Yamaha and Marine in Hanover, Pennsylvania, Northeast largest Express dealer and one of the largest Express dealers in the nation. I'm Andy. I'm the Express guy here at F&S. If you contact us, more than likely you'll be speaking with me. If you're not familiar with us, check us out in our Google reviews, our website, S.Yamaha.com, Facebook reviews. We have a great service reputation that we're very proud of. People from all over the nation buy boats from us and really appreciate it. Anyway, on to the cool stuff. We just got in another 2025 Express H210 bay. The 210 bay is a 21-footer. It's a new model for 2025. Like all Expresses, they're all welded, all aluminum. They were the inventor of the all welded aluminum boat, and in my opinion still lead the industry today. Everything's completely welded together, no wood in the boat. The floors included are welded in, not riveted in, like a lot of brands that are out there. There's a lot of little things like that that make for a very solid ride. Express has quite a reputation in the industry for ride and handling, and they live up to it because of how they're constructed. All aluminum trailer, which is made in-house at Express. And this one is upgraded to tandem axle, hydraulic disc brakes, and then brakes on both axles. All of the boats I get with tandem axle, I upgrade to second axle brakes. It's a minimal charge and makes it a little bit better for stopping power. Of course, aluminum wheels, another upgrade. It will have a matching spare. I don't have it installed on here yet, but it will be included with a matching spare. Duck boat package on the boat. So what that means, of course, is camo paint, and then also includes camo seats, and then the spray-on floor liner on the console, which I'll explain here in a minute. Yamaha 150 4-stroke. Stainless prop. 10-inch manual jack plate. This style hull being a pad hull, and I'll explain in a minute, but they work considerably better with a jack plate. The style hulls invented many years ago in the bass boat world. But anyway, with that style, getting the motor up and away from the boat a little bit helps with performance, acceleration, turning, top end. And then I go the extra step. 6-inch is kind of the norm, but I go to 10-inch. It's a minimal charge, and it works a little bit better. So for a couple $100, it's worth it to jump to the 10. Many years ago, Express in the aluminum world invented the Hyperlift pad hull. And what that means is at the very bottom of the boat, there is a pad that's about 12 inches wide and about 2 feet long. The idea is that when the boat's going fast, the only thing in the water is the pad. It makes it go faster, and it makes it ride better because not much of the boat is in the water. That style hull was invented many years ago in the fiberglass bass boat world. There's only a couple aluminum companies that do it today. Express was the inventor, and I think lead the industry. And then with the steps of the hull, and then the reverse chine, that's that triangle turn down that makes these boats turn on a dime at any speed and makes them very stable. So 2-3 guys can walk to the edge and it rocks very little. And the reverse chines along with the width, it's a 94-inch beam. Both of those make it very stable. Ladder, another upgrade. $36-gallon fuel tank. More example of how the hulls are constructed. This is a cutaway of a hull. The yellow sticker is the bottom of the boat. This is the floor. Cross members throughout, and then foam is sprayed between the floor and the bottom of the boat. That makes for a quieter ride and also gives more storage because most of the flotation is in the bottom of the boat. And then every Express comes standard with spray-on floor liner. This is similar to a truck bed liner, but it's sprayed everywhere, underneath every hatch, every lid, all these little things add up to a more solid riding boat. And it's very durable as well. And a nice little thing with the spray and liner, it doesn't get hot. So the texture of it, regardless of the temperature, it'll get warm, but it won't get unbearable to the touch, which is nice. Xpress is a privately owned company, third generation. The grandfather was the inventor of the all-welded aluminum boat. Grandson runs it today. Very family-oriented, have great service, which is a good pairing for us. We're also privately owned. My dad is the owner. My grandfather started things in the late 40s. I've been here 30 years myself, but it's a good match to us, Xpress, because we have similar mindsets of how we do business. Another upgrade with this boat is SeaDek floor covering. If you're not familiar with SeaDek, that's the floor covering here. Basically, SeaDek has all the advantages of carpet with none of the disadvantages. Dries quickly, easy to clean, it's very durable, nice to walk on. And down the road, if you do damage a panel, you can just replace the one panel. Makes it easier. Another upgrade, this has a stainless package, which has 6 stainless foldable cleats, stainless rod holders, stainless steering wheel, and the leaning post, stainless with backrest and footrest. That's called the Extreme Stainless Package. Jumping in. Oh, I almost forgot to mention too, performance-wise, the 150, you're looking basically at low 50 mile an hour range. A little faster, possibly, depending on the conditions that day. Max of this boat, horsepower is 175. Whether you're looking at this boat or any other boats, we'd be glad to do special orders as well. You'll see on our website we stock a lot of Xpresses, but we also do a lot of special orders too. Whatever you have in mind, I'd be glad to work with you. I make info sheets up to help you better understand all the scenarios too and possibilities regardless of the model. Up underneath the front deck is a lot of storage. So these 2 doors lift up, and that storage goes all the way up underneath the front deck. See shocks on the lids. Other side is the same way. Boat is pre-wired for a trolling motor, but does not have a trolling motor on currently. But we'd be glad to upgrade to whatever you like. We stock all MinnKotas, Garmin's, power poles, shallow water anchors by Power Pole and MinnKota, lithium batteries, of course fish finders by Humminbird, Garmin. We do a lot of custom installs as well. So whatever you have in mind, we can do it. Or if you're not sure what any of that means, contact me and I'd be glad to explain and walk you through it. I talked about the spray and liner, so with the duck boat package, that's also in the console as well. Fiberglass console, of course. 6-person capacity. Another upgrade with this one is the kicker stereo system with 2 speakers. One on either side there. Helix 5 fish finder. We can go up to a 12-inch to flush mount. Tachometer with hour meter, trim gauge, fuel gauge, all your switches. In here is where the trolling motor batteries will go. There's already an onboard charger included with the boat. Two live wells in the rear. This is the standard live well. And then on the other side is a bait well. It's just back here. Apologize, the boat's a little dirty. I forgot to clean it before I do the video. But with the bait well, of course, it has rounded sides. 36-gallon fuel tank, which is at the back of the boat, back here. I just briefly touched on our service reputation and how we do business. Every boat that we sell, we go through them very thoroughly. Not just Xpress, but every brand of boat in the industry. There's little things that need fixed and improved upon before the customer gets their boat. And the good dealers will go through them very thoroughly to make sure they're as trouble-free as possible. We actually make checklists for each brand that we sell to try to go through them as quickly, or I mean as thoroughly as possible. Not as quickly, it takes a while. And then also in addition to that, we'll go to the water and water test every boat, because there's certain things that can only be tested in the water. And then also too, we go with many customers to the water. See the trim switch there up front as well for the big motor. It's one thing to go over your boat here on land, a whole other thing to actually show you how to use the boat in the water. We do a lot of deliveries as well. We have customers from all over the nation that buy boats from us. A lot of times, depending on the scenario, I'll meet a customer halfway, and we'll try to meet at a waterway as well. And that's a case-by-case basis of what we charge for that. Minimal charge, though. You check our YouTube channel out, you'll see many other walkthroughs of many other Xpresses that two ways. Customers that were sold boats, and I did walkthrough videos when they're completed, especially ones that have a lot of upgrades in electronics, and customers that come from distance. I'll try to do a walkthrough video before we meet. That way you can see your final finished product to see exactly what you're getting. And then also many videos of boats that are for sale or have been for sale throughout the years. I appreciate you watching. If you don't mind, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It helps other people find us. And check our website out at F&SYamaha.com. Again, our Google reviews and Facebook reviews. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions on this boat or any other boat, feel free to contact me. Have a good day.